This is Dr. Hubble, and I'm going to help you with this problem. It says Lynn needs to mix a specific shade of orange paint for the set of the school play. The color uses 3 parts yellow for every 2 parts red. Complete the table to show different combinations of red and yellow paint that will make the shade of orange Lynn needs. So this problem is kind of a throwback to when we did a lot of ratio problems and equivalent ratios. We're going to sort of work with those again. So here in our table, we see in the first column it says cups of red paint. That's right here, cups of red paint. In the second column, we have cups of yellow paint. And in the third column, we see total cups of paint. So now, let's look at this first row. So if we have 2 cups of red paint and 3 cups of yellow paint, how much paint do we have total? Well, we take the 2 cups of the red, we add it to the 3 cups of yellow, and we get 5 cups total. Because again, that's 2 plus 3. Now this whole table becomes kind of a puzzle, where we just have to use what we know about equivalent ratios to try and complete it. So I'll show you how to do a few of these. Here, we can think about how we get from 2 to 6. So 2 times what is 6? 2 times 3. So we need to take the values in the first row and multiply them by 3 to fill out this second row. So since 2 times 3 is 6, we have 3 times 3 makes 9. And 5 times 3 is 15. So go ahead, leave those values in your table. I'm going to erase them just for now. Next, let's look at the following row. So the row where a 20 is filled in for the total cups of paint. Let's think about how we get from 5 to 20. 5 times what is 20? 5 times 4. So in order to complete this third row, we need to take all the values in the first row and multiply them by 4. So what's 3 times 4? That'll tell us how many cups of yellow paint. That's 12. And what's 2 times 4? 8. So by multiplying all these values by 4, we can see what goes in that row. Now I'll do one more example for you. Let's look at the fourth row. So right now we just have an 18 filled in. So what we're going to do is use the information that we know, which is about 3 cups of yellow paint. So 3 times what is 18? This almost kind of tells us how many batches we're making, if you remember that terminology. 3 times what is 18? 3 times 6. So we can take all the values in the first row and multiply them by 6. So what's 2 times 6? That's 12. And to figure out what goes here, what's 5 times 6? 5 times 6 is 30. So go ahead and use similar techniques to complete the rest of the table. And when you're finished, you will upload a picture of it. I can also try to check it in class for you if you're unsure, or you can check with a partner.